How to ask a girl to be your girlfriend. There is no set formula to use when asking a girl to be your girlfriend, but here are a few possible methods to follow when asking the object of your affection such a nerve-wracking question. 1. Get to know her. Like most methods, asking a girl out in a casual manner will be easier if the two of you are already on good terms. You do not need to be best friends or especially close friends, but it helps if you are at least casual friends who greet each other regularly. Make light conversation with her whenever possible. If you pass her by in a hallway or on the sidewalk, stop her and talk a bit about school, work, the weather, popular television shows, or any other casual topic that comes to mind. Interact with her in a group setting. If your dream girl is always surrounded by other people, befriend the group to get to the girl. Interact with everyone in the group and try to make friends with her friends, but pay special attention to her as you converse by directing at least half of your comments her way. 2. Have a plan. Even though you may want to seem casual and easygoing when you ask her to be your girlfriend, you need to plan out your approach in order to succeed. The benefit of this method is that you save face if she turns you down and minimize the amount of tension or pressure between the two of you. That does not, however, mean that you should be so casual about the matter that you ask her spontaneously or flippantly. Have a first date in mind. When you ask her to be your girlfriend, you should also ask her to go out with you somewhere. Typically, you should choose a fairly informal activity that provides plenty of opportunity to converse further, like a coffee shop or a trip to the zoo or a museum. If you choose something like a movie, make sure that there is opportunity afterward to have a meal or a cup of coffee so that the two of you can talk. 3. Catch her at the right time. You need to wait for an opportunity to talk to her alone. If you randomly blurt out your feelings in front of a group of people, she may feel embarrassed, which could change her response in a negative way. You need to be able to hold a conversation with her before asking her out. In other words, do not bring the subject up as you rush past her on the sidewalk, even if the two of you are the only ones around. Wait for an opportunity to talk to her one-on-one without any foreseeable interruptions. If no such opportunity presents itself naturally, make one. As you pass her by, ask her to spare a few minutes for you sometime later. Say that you want to chat for a bit, but avoid acting jittery or overly serious about it. You can agree to meet somewhere ordinary, like outside of church, work, school, or wherever you usually come into contact with her, or you can meet somewhere like a nearby park or coffee shop. 4. Engage in light conversation. Set the mood of the occasion by talking casually for a few minutes before bringing the question up. Doing so will put her at ease and keep the setting pressure-free. A good way to begin is by asking her about how her day and/or week has been. Likewise, you can also talk about yours after asking about hers. Also talk about shared topics of interest or subjects you might usually bring up in conversation with her. 5. Mention how well you get along. Bridge the gap between unrelated conversation and the subject of a romantic relationship by drawing attention to the friendly relationship that already exists between you both. Make sure that you bring the matter up immediately after you share a laugh, agree about something, or create a good mood between the two of you. Say it in a casual but sincere way. Avoid being too overdramatic about the way things are. Good example, I always have a lot of fun talking to you like this. It seems like we have a lot in common. We get along pretty well, don't you think? Bad example, you're the only person I love or meet who I can get along with this well. I'd be a miserable wreck if you weren't part of my life. 6. Confess your feelings and ask her to be your girlfriend. If the girl agrees with you about how well you get along, take the conversation further and tell her you would like to pursue something more. Tell her how you feel in a sincere way but avoid being too pushy about it. On the other hand, you also need to make sure that you do not ask her in a shallow or completely carefree way. She should be able to see that you mean what you say. Good example, actually, I was hoping we might be able to be something more than just friends. I like you a lot, and I'd really like the chance to date you. Bad example, actually, I don't just see you as a friend, I love you more than words can say. Please, Please be my girlfriend. I swear I'll make you happier than any other guy ever could in a million years, so just say yes please? Bad example, actually, now that I think about it, you're pretty hot. I should make you my girlfriend. 7. React calmly regardless of her reply. Your spirits may soar if she says yes or crash into a burning, smoldering mess if she says no, but no matter what she says in response, you need to keep cool about it. If she agrees to be your girlfriend, then congratulations. You can smile, laugh, confess that you were really nervous about asking her and relieved to hear her response, or say just about anything that lets her know how serious you are. That said, avoid completely overreacting. As long as you don't suddenly stand up and do a victory dance, you should be fine. If she turns you down, then accept it graciously with your head held high. Do not cuss her out, accuse her of putting you in the friend zone, beg her to change her mind, or demand an explanation until she either slaps you or bursts into tears. Instead, thank her for an honest answer and let her know that you understand and accept her reply. So that's it for today's video. If it helped you a lot, make sure to like, subscribe and turn on the bell icon even though I sound robotic. Let me know in the comments down below if you'll follow these steps and make sure you don't get things twisted. Stay loyal and have a kinky day.